Yes, I don't mean to intrude your morning. However, um, that's what happened. And my sleep schedule's been off. I've been off, but I'm on. It's just maybe you'll understand better than most, but and you're actually the only person who actually keep updated like this. And I know it's a lot, so I appreciate you being there for me with my life the way it is. So, and not only that, you keep me level-headed for the sake of myself and others. So, um, yeah. Um, where was I? So, I was thinking about making a. Well, I've already obviously done it. Vlogging. I was thinking about actually making it like just a regular thing because it seems to be working in the sense of like, I put out a lot of personal stuff, obviously, and I honestly, of course, I've been holding a lot in, but it's come to the point where it was like, I don't know how to say it, like, I don't know, it was just put on me to like, for me to do it, and I really didn't think much about it, and now that I've um, seen some other content creators on YouTube and stuff that I've talked to here and there, seems to be like I don't want to say a trend. I don't know what the word would be, but like like inspiration or something for other people to get their story. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. So like, I just want there to be transparency to the point of where fuck what they say, fuck what anybody says. I know what I know the mother that I am, and there's no one or anything that could other than pretty much God Himself. But He knows, and I know, and we know, and that's all that matters. And one day, my kids. So that's all that matters. I could give a flying fucking banana what that bitch says because she don't know shit. And if she want, and if she actually she does because she knows. They both know. My sisters both know. I mean, I don't really have to tell you this, but I mean, it's nice to kind of remind myself sometimes, 'cause, yeah, I mean, sorry, I'm drinking coffee, cold, like a day old coffee that I'm not supposed to. But you know what? Go big or go home, right? So if you've been up, you better stay up maybe two more. I don't know how long. Sometimes it'll last. Yeah. But you know what? My relief. You know what my relief is getting it out. Because I really believe we could study this or that, and I think the real secret here is a lot of disease comes from stress. I mean, take that with a grain of salt, but I've been around a lot of bullshit, a lot. And I'm pretty strong too. I've held a lot of my own, and yeah, and I mean, we can get into that later. I don't want to get all sad, and because I will, that's my weak spot. But point is, like, I believe a lot of my issues, like housewives, and that's see, they don't understand that, like, what it's been fucking doing to me. It's breaking me down physically, and I'm not trying to cry like a baby, but this real life. And it's like I honestly, in a like alternative, alternate fucking universe, I would really. It's sad to say, but I honestly would. I would. I'm not gonna lie. I would really fucking. I would pay fucking pay per view, fucking front seats to excuse my language. To you know, I really. I'm not kidding you. I would pay to have front row seats to see one of these bitches, or actually both of them. I would really want both of them, but it sounds fucking sick. But I really would like to see what the fuck. Well, what would you do then? Miss fucking, like you're all know it all and you have like all the answers. But what would you really fucking do, Alexis? And I'm speaking like, if I was talking to her, like, I don't think she's ever really even asked herself. But I'm pretty sure she has. And even if I were to ask her, I can guarantee you the answer would be, well, I wouldn't have to because I never did anything like you or blah blah. You know that's where the mentality is. It's not anything. It's not anything positive. It's not. I mean, you can read it for yourself. That's why I don't post shit up there just to be like, oh, I'm not telling you. I'm a no. Like I'm not a little fucking girl. I'm a woman. But you want to fucking go there? I'm gonna show everybody. Excuse me. I'm gonna show everybody the little sick, evil, demented bitch that you are. That I have to fucking deal with. So if somebody can give me like maybe tell me what would you do? You know, like because I really maybe I am doing something wrong. You know, I don't know because hello, I didn't have parents. I've been raising myself this whole time, my whole life. So it's like whatever I do, whatever I decide on doing, this is all me pretty much. I'm not gonna sit here and lie and say I haven't had um, I really haven't had role models, but I've had, and the people that have taught me aren't that great. You know, obviously the people that are in my family, they're a little off. So don't. I'm just I just want and but the hello, look what happened to you and stuff. You just never know. You know when you can just get a knock on the door, you could just be chilling outside on your porch and you just get like the SWAT team fucking comes rolling up like 'cause they just want to come and fuck with you or mess with you. Nothing surprises me anymore. Yeah, I'm not paranoid. I feel like, and there's so much I want to say right now, but I'm not like, I don't have like um the most energy. Like I know something's wrong. Oh, I did make a doctor's appointment, so I just want. I don't know if you checked out those videos that I sent you, and it's harder because I try to talk to this guy. Like, I mean, we're still not really together. Like, we're not. We're just roommates. Like, it's. But even with him, I'm just tired of you know what? I'm not a snitch. It's just, well, you know what? How about this? How about, let's fucking like, let's turn the tables around. Let's snitch on the snitches. How about that? And see how they like it. They don't. So like, and I honestly, I was raised by the G code. That's kind of like I guess maybe in my sense, it's like a wobbler kind of offense. Like, it's kind of on the fence kind of, and it's kind of, it's, I want to say, yeah, it's kind of frowned upon, but when it comes to shit like that, I don't think that, that one counts as far as like, oh, you're not supposed to tell. Well, you know what? Well, you want to tell? Well, let's tell it all. Like, you want one, let's put it all out there. Like, that's why I sent you the screenshots of, she basically told him herself, and little dumbass bitch, like, and then you want to come back with some dumb shit? Well, you know what? I was going to say, I was going to mention to her, well, guess what I'm supposed to say, but I didn't want to go round two with the dumb bitch. She's just, I cannot stand her. Like, you see, like, I try to I'm nice, especially in regards to what the bullshit, the bitch, and she's still not letting, and that's my other sister. So she's like, it's just, I really, I'm done. That was my last straw with these people. Like, of all of them, I've had it. Well, but now you really know. And, yeah, so I'm on like I'm on a tell-all mission here. And whoever wants to join, hey, grab a shovel. Yeah, exactly. Because if you even have to, because they're basically, dug their own graves, pretty much. So I'm shovelless right now. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. I've done nothing but love them, those little bitches. I've done nothing but love them. And look what they've done. It's sad. It's really fucking sad. I really don't know. I couldn't tell you. Jason, I really couldn't tell you. It really, it hurts. It doesn't hurt like it used to. It's kind of settled in, more in a mature, I guess, from whether it's God that did that, because most people, I'm telling you right now, I'm pretty sure if the shoe was on the other foot, number one, she probably look what she did when I've never done anything like what she's done, or her, or my other sister. Can you imagine what she would do to me if I really did to do some shit that deserved to be fucking like beat up like that? And it's not like she beat me up because I'm just weak like that. Let me just let it be known. I did well. First of all, I didn't beat her up because I was hello. I was like 9 months pregnant. The fuck, like, and if she, I would have. Oh, I would have. Yes, she would have. And I had to defend my. What am I supposed to do? I mean, I don't know if I told you that whole story, but yeah, and that's another crazy story because it's like, well, you know, I love my grandmother, but and trust me, when she and I admitted, yeah, I didn't hit her like the way she said, like I didn't come fucking to attack my grandmother like out of nowhere, like I wasn't like her crazy bitch ass and fucking just assaulted her. No, it was because after fucking so many socks and punches, as because I'll tell you the whole story there, so it'll make more sense. But basically, somehow between, because when I was actually staying at, well, because that was my home. I've always lived there. I mean, yeah, I moved out when I was 18, but anyways, I had to move back in when I was pregnant. But there's nothing wrong with that. That is my grandmother. She raised me since I was born. So to me, it's not like, you know, some people will look, I'm just explaining because some people might, I'm not saying you, I'm just explaining the details so you know. So, yeah, it was my, basically, I pretty much was the one that, you know, did everything in that house. So it was not like it was anything out of the ordinary. Like it was just like any other day. Oh, except for the fact that, oh, was it? I think it was. Yeah, I think it was. It was the night before that. Okay, so the day that she assaulted me, I'll never forget the date. It had to have been like April the 10th or 11th. I think it was the 10th or 11th. But anyway, it was one of those days. But put it this way, when midnight of that day, like right before that happened, so like picture this, so hours before that happened at midnight that day, um, a very good, well, he was like a brother to me. I mean, I knew him before my sisters, and then my sister, not her, but the other one, that was her first boyfriend. He got killed. So yeah, that was the day of his murder, I think. Yeah. And then you fast forward like a couple hours later in the day. So yeah, it was a little like high stress kind of day, but bitch, don't fucking take like what like. So and when it comes to shit like that, I totally understand psychological, all that hoopla, you know, hoopla of you know the brain, the way it works. Cause I've been through counseling. I've spent countless hours, even just, and it's crazy because to even understand at that young of an age, to try to understand, to comprehend how everything works, you know, without, you know what I'm saying, right? So it's like, I get it. So for her to take whatever, because yeah, she knew him, but she was more like a friend to him. He was more like a brother to me. So the way we take things is totally different. Like she will never be on that level of actually like being mental. I am. I'm gonna have to. You know what I'm saying? And I know it's gonna be a good motherfucking book. Trust me, I know it. I know this, but it's one thing at a time. You know, because right now, like I said, I'm right now. My main focus right now is to get my health under control, and it's subtle right now, but so yeah, I finally made a doctor's appointment. So, well, I take that back. I had to change my doctor. And so then today there I had to make the appointment because I couldn't do it because blah 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 blah. Anyways, it's crazy. And I know it's probably gonna be turned into a movie. I definitely can see it. So I know it's and it's I'm not like, you know, I obviously I paid my price for this book, but it's gonna take a while. It's I have to watch what I say because I don't want to come in you know, I want to release the emotional part first. I want to be more like clear-headed and all that. So yeah, that's pretty much why I've been making these videos. But you see, these bitches even stalk me. Like, wow, like honestly, keep it real. I mean, I knew these bitches are weirdos, and I knew that they fucking just cannot I cannot help but like, what's Brianna doing? Like, and then that's more proof. I love it though. I love it in a sense, only because in that sense, if I'm yelling, I'm sorry because I get real passionate about this because I don't talk to nobody about this because no one really knows really, but now you do. So like, this is exclusive like stuff right here, and honestly, that's perfect fucking proof. Like, these bitches are crazy. And I don't know so much Carissa, but obviously, if she's watching it, I know for sure damn well Carissa is watching it too. So it's it's just, to me, it's not that it was surprising. It was, but it wasn't. Let me explain why. Because I distanced myself long enough to the point where, like, obviously they don't let me see my kids, so I figured, well, maybe she just, they finally just like can just focus on my kids, whatever, and that's what I would want. I would hope that they don't fucking are still, but fortunately, due to, well, as you can see yourself, you've seen it for yourself. She said it. She's watched some of my videos, so that means to me that she's somehow along the past 4 months, because I think it's been like 4 months since I put out these videos, she's been, following and lurking and stalking my shit. Why? I didn't invite her. Oh, that's right, because she's a fucking weirdo, because she just cannot help to wonder what the fuck is going on in my life. What is Brianna doing? What is she saying? What's she talking about? Who's she talking about? Because if you didn't care, why would you care? Because you do care, because you're a fucking obsessed bitch, and you will always be, because you were always and were jealous of me, and that's point proven. I love it, because that proves what a fucking psychotic bitch you are, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, there it goes. But yeah, I just have more proof for that. But and it's honestly, that's the whole thing too. It's like, it wasn't even about her. I don't know if you caught that, but it's like, yo, all I asked you was for pictures of my kids, and you turned it into about you and what? Whatever. Like, yeah, she will always be like that. And she's a lost cause. I won't. That's why I don't. I've already mourned their deaths. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I never wished. I barely, because I was so like. That's how much like I really could care less. Like, I mean, back in the day I would sit there and like explain myself and oh no, but she's doing some little here and there, but the real ones can see through the bullshit. So I want, and had I responded to her little petty bullshit, like and what, like immature fucking replies, or that is some dumb shit. Like, I'm not on that shit no more. Like, okay, next, what else you got? It's like stupid. Like, she tried, but she failed. So that's why I blocked her. That was the first time ever. I've never blocked a bitch. Only, well, obviously for my kids. But yeah, I took her out of timeout. She's probably gonna be like, oh, you bitch. I don't care. I don't care no more. Like, I don't. Sorry, I can't. I gave and I gave and that's it. Yeah, and I know, and that's the thing, but they did it. They did it. So all the bullshit that she says is really a mask for the fucking guilt that she really, really deep down inside knows. Because everybody knows. Every fucking buddy on this planet knows what right and wrong is. They know what from right and wrong. So don't unless you're in a fucking isolated tribe in the fucking rainforest, and even them are still fucking, they're not dumb, you know what I'm saying? So like, even, and especially them, I'm not gonna go, because I can go deep with that shit too, but no, we all know, especially the shit that they've done to me, especially. So she can't play that with me. So that little guilt trip she's trying, that's her own, and it's sad, because I know they will always deep down secretly, because that's what they're weirdos, and it's sad that they can't see their, but hey, that's their whatever. I don't have time for, I only, if I'm gonna heal somebody or help heal, I'm healing myself at the same time. But I can't sit there and wait to heal somebody that's not ready or wanting to heal themselves and admit. And number one, it starts with what? Admittance. You have to. What's the first thing? Even I, when I went, I barely, because I was so like, yeah, and I know I went to rehab. What's the first thing that they make you do? You have to admit your faults. You can't just go in there and say, "Oh no, I didn't do anything wrong. Oh, I'm perfect. I'm great. I'm fine. I just did those drugs because I had to." No, you have to. Yeah, and even if you mask those problems, you have to speak about it. Every fucking. What do you think I did for 6.5 months or however fucking long it was? What we did. We spoke about our problems and why we were the way we are. We took a look in that mirror. We fucking looked ourselves in the face every day, as bad as it hurts, all the pain, all the sorrow, all of it. But they don't ever want to admit what the fuck they've done. So I cannot sit there. I'm not gonna waste my time. And she that's what she tried. That's what that's what those screenshots were of her trying to keep me there, and that's the only way she could, because that's what she's used to. No, sorry, honey, not today. Fuck. Yeah, sorry. I just wanted to share that with you. But yeah, I mean, if it is not about my kids, if it's, I refuse. So obviously there's really, and as you can see, she didn't even send me anything. So it's like, what is the point then? All right, well then next, I can move on from that, and just I'm not gonna sit there and argue with the stop sign. And like I told her, good. I want you. Please watch every video, and you know what? Rewind it, because I'm pretty sure you are. I bet you have a playlist. Because you want to know what? Guess what? Just because YouTube doesn't tell you exactly who watches your video, well, they give you little snippets, like little hints. And I'm pretty sure with the hints I got on like the analytics or whatever how you say that word, because I was checking it out on it's called YouTube Studio. Oh yeah, it tells you like more or less who it comes from, how like the traffic. Well, I got really like kind of lost in it. I wasn't trying to. I didn't expect to. I wasn't even. I just wanted to check it out. Like, oh well, I wonder how many people watch this, or what ages, and yeah, it tells you all kinds of stuff, demographics, fucking cities, all kinds of stuff. Well, I got a little when I went. I mean, when I went deep into the details, it tells you like if they watched it on like their TV with the YouTube remote, or like yeah, well they are, because they got a play. Those bitches made a fucking playlist. It doesn't tell you who the person is, but come on, who else would fucking make a play? Brianna's play. What does it say? Brianna's most recent upload playlist or some shit like that. A playlist, bitch? Really? You made a playlist? They're psycho, bro. They're psycho bitches. I never could, honestly. I'm still. It's not even a good relief. I just get laugh because it's unbelievable. I mean, I believe it because it doesn't surprise me, but it's just it's a trip to really comprehend, having to realize that these obsessed bitches are my sisters that have stolen my kids and are still obsessed with me. After they've done everything fucked up to me, they're still obsessed. It's utterly, it's like, wow, you did all that and you guys are still, so all the shit you do talk about me, which it doesn't really hurt my feelings anymore, because hello, I'm me. But it's like,